freeze on that one. You might just as well keep going straight to the bench.
And we have an intentional
But yeah,
foul
just
there,
like
GA.
on their passion, run up to him and hold the touch pass.
Pretty strange.
My bad.
Intentional foul. See, I'm also doing this on Hall of Fame, so I'm getting paid more per game.
And that's an intentional foul. The Suns making a switch here. And for the Suns. And they go to the intentional foul. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah. I don't really care about the money, but the money's great to have, you know what I mean? It's a bonus to it.
So as we conclude the first half, so far, fair.
Yeah. Well, that's the fastest way to get to 99. It's just a foul out. It's faster than waiting until halftime. You know what I mean?
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about.
Like with as many live practices I just went through already, I probably would have gotten like 3 attributes, 4 attribute points in like the hour and 40 minutes that I've been doing
Kevin,
this.
thank you, and now we get a chance to check out our He was involved in all the big plays. Very aggressive game, and came away with a triple-double to lead his team. And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our...
Better give me fucking Jordan. Like, it's stupid that it doesn't bring it up like that. It's like only certain days it'll appear. It's fucking dumb. I'll be bitter if I have to play the playoffs and I still don't got that court. I made it to All-Star on Park. Let's see. Is Jordan gonna be a nice guy today? He's gonna be an asshole. Going with asshole. Yep, he's an asshole. Fuck him. Fuck, that is so dumb.
The 2K Sports
Yeah, because I'm up
show.
to 20,000 right now.
Hello, everybody.
And I had
Johnson
nothing.
here alongside
20,000
Shaquille
BC.
O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
And I had
Welcome
nothing
to
when
the
I started
NBA
doing
on
this.
2K Sports. Tonight, we'll be watching the Houston Rockets playing against the Phoenix Suns. Well, for the Suns, they've been on a tremendous run, and we're deep enough into the season now to know that it's no mirage. These guys definitely for real. Well, Freak was recently selected to be a part of All-Star Weekend. Very big honor for him, and I'm sure there will be a lot expected of him. You guys have
Gotta
both
make
been
sure you
involved with
pre-order
All-Star
Black
Weekend.
Ops, bro,
What's
so you
it
can
like?
get
What's going
Nuketown.
through their heads right now?
Well,
It's the only way you can get that map is by pre-order.
There's gonna be a lot of superstars there. Gonna be a
That's
lot
the
of
ma
things
best
going on.
map in
Just
the
have to
entire
go
game.
perform.
It always
Let them
has
know
been.
who you are. The fans voted you in. Got to give them a great show.
Yeah, but I think, guys, if you're there, you can't get caught up with all of the hype and everything and all the star watching. I think you're there to be the star.
Rockets here at home in this Western Conference matchup live here in Houston. Well, before you look ahead to your busy week, sit down, relax, pull up a chair as we bring you another NBA broadcast.
My bad.
And thanks for sharing part of your weekend with us. I'm Kevin Harlan, and here with me today, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Setting the floor for the Suns, Freak, he's in at center. And it's Jenkins in at the
Oh,
2-yard
I've
spot.
gotten all my fouls in one
Here's
quarter.
Freak. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Freak's got the opening field
I
goal
just
of
take the
game
ball,
for
shoot it,
Phoenix.
make sure they get it, and then I
20
run
yards
down
Freak.
after
It
them.
hasn't gone unnoticed, as he'll be part of the All-Star game. The Suns. 15 seconds left here in the opening quarter. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
You just have to be more disciplined. I mean, too many fouls and free throw attempts for the opponents.
You know, it's one of the things coaches like least is giving away points. I mean, they've been a step late. They've been caught reaching. They've got to tighten things up at the defensive end.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Fires for three, and Freak gets it to go on the assist by Knight. And that's now 8 points for Freak.
Brandon Knight certainly can pass the on.
Fuck.
A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Rockets lead by 3. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And here's Freak now on being selected to his first All-Star game.
It's a huge honor, you know. I mean, I couldn't have an all-star kind of season without help from.
What do you think, Clark, about his all-star selection?
Well, I think it was deserved, Kevin. I mean, the All-Star game is the who's who of the NBA, and you want your best guys front and center for that showcase, and he deserved it. He definitely qualified for it.
And we got a close game here as we get back to the second quarter. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Houston.
A lot of time they've been spending at the foul line so far, guys. They'll take those points all game long if they can get them.
And also, they've gotten the three-pointer to fall tonight as well. That's equally as important.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Suns. Freak. So we've reached the end of the first half of play.
Well, James in a...
And the second half about to start here in just a few moments.
Talk about great numbers for Davis. He's got 16 points, and he's put one three-pointer on the board. You know what?
And so it's a narrow victory for
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, James Harden. He had a double-double. It made a huge difference tonight. And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.
It should. Unless you had like a game be back to back. No, you don't. I don't get any points at all. Like I get maybe 11 baskets max. I was doing it before the glitch even happened. Yeah, you don't quit. You don't do that. You wait until after halftime and then it goes to the end game and then it's like just as if, like, you know what I mean, you click simulation. but you don't actually go in and quit. Yeah, and then hit X and it tries to sub you, and then it goes to the end of the game, right? Yeah, no, you could literally, it will take you to the end game on its own. Like, it will show you the pre-show and all that bullshit. You know what I mean? You gotta try and sub yourself back in as if you're still playing. But it will go right straight to the end because you're fouled out. Man, fuck, this is starting to piss me off. It gets stupid. I've had this Jordan contract forever now, and he's just not popping up.
Hello, basketball fans. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm Ernie Johnson. Tonight, it'll be the Phoenix Suns going up against the Brooklyn Nets. Checking out Brooklyn, they've got an opportunity tonight to sweep the season series 2-0. The coaching staff commented that they feel confident coming into this one. And while we have a moment here, another discussion topic. Shaq, you are one of the most physical players the league has ever seen. Who would you say right now are the league's most physical players?
Sorry to correct you, Ernie. Not one of the most. But anyway, Ernie,
you're not sorry to correct me. You take great pleasure in correcting.
And one of the most humblest.
Elbow sandwich, that's right. So let me go, Ernie. Let's see. Point guards, how about Russell Westbrook? Shooting guards, I'm going to go with maybe D. Wade or Lance Stevenson.
Okay.
And
the Nets log another stop on their travel schedule in today's matchup. And, of course, Rudy Gay. I think we could sort of see it in his first couple games, that he's really feeling out his new team.
You know, I'm really excited about seeing how this team is going to evolve since the trade. I mean, he's a guy that can end up being a key player for him down the stretch.
No doubt about it. I mean, there are some guys you win with.
For Brooklyn, we've got 22 seconds left here in the first quarter. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. They've got McCullough. Also, Brook Lopez out there. And it's Ingles in at the 3. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Good on the shot. Freak's got 5 points so far.
Brandon Knight certainly can pass the orange.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Oh, no. Not the guy you want to put on the line, Kevin. He's an ATM from the free throw line.
For Brooklyn, they have made a little more than half their free throws today, 7 of 12.
You know, it's been a bad day for them at the line today as a whole, and far too often, that's the case for this team.
And a wide-open look for Freak. Another 3 for Phoenix.
You know, what an advantage he brings to this offense, guys. I mean, being able to drain the 3 ball, that really can spread a defense and extend the defense as well.
The Nets have made 9 free throws in the game, 14 attempts. That one is no good. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Nets lead by...
Put some seasoning salt on it.
Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
Playing a physical brand of basketball so far, and those trips to the foul line have been very effective.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
Freak, he's in at center. Brandon Knight is out there with Rudy Gay, and it's Fields in at the 2. So that's the Suns' 5 as we get into the second quarter. And the foul called on Freak. And so he's picked up his final foul. And so that brings the first half to a close.
Well, Brandon...